Hey guys, Kate Resell here, back at you with another garage sale video. Today I find some pretty cool items. The first time I've ever found this item right here I'm showing y'all. Saladmaster. Now I've seen it before in the past, it was too expensive. Today it was only $2 for the Saladmaster pot. It's not worth a crazy amount, but for $2 I can't pass it up. I did get two of the pots. Unfortunately, well, one was two, one was three maybe. Unfortunately, it didn't have a handle. I still haven't listed these yet. They're actually still in the car. I haven't gotten them out of the car yet, but I need to get them out of the car obviously, but for $2 or $3, I wasn't going to pass them up. There were some video games as well. Video games just didn't look like they were worth it to me. They were all sports games or ones that didn't have much greatness to them. The glove, I did look up the glove. I think I actually bought the glove. Can't remember for sure. This sale was a couple weeks ago now. But yeah, Saladmaster for the first time ever. It was a garage sale. It was probably like 9:30 or 10, so a little bit later in the day. But anytime you can find Saladmaster at a garage sale, you should definitely pick it up. It's one of the best brands of cookware you can probably pick up. There's other ones as well, but Saladmaster is the main one that I've ever seen. What else is it? Magnolite, cast iron or whatever pots. Those are good as well, but Saladmaster is a very good brand. If you ever find it, you should be picking it up. I do keep looking around here, look at the random stuff like a teapot, an ice chest, a microwave. This person was pretty good on their prices overall. The grill for a car, I think is what that is. I have no way of shipping that and don't really want to ship it. So that's why I don't pick up on that. But here is a summary of what the Saladmasters might be worth. So as you saw that first sale, first time ever finding Saladmaster. You can see it on the top right there. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it does say Saladmaster. And then on the side of this, which confirms that this is also Saladmaster, it says Saladmaster right there. You probably can't see it because of the reflection and everything, but Saladmaster for this one was $3. Fits right there. I did have an opportunity to buy some Saladmaster at an estate sale earlier this year, but they were asking like $200 or so. I probably should have negotiated it more and tried to get a better deal, but yeah, I got Saladmaster. The little thing pops out like that when it gets hot, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know how Saladmaster works. But Saladmaster right there for $3, and then this Saladmaster right here, sorry for the noise, for $2. But like I said, it's missing the handle, so I don't know how much that detracts from the value. Probably a decent amount if I had to guess, because you can't really use it without the handle. Obviously, you can't touch the pot. Well, I guess you could always pick up the pot like this with pot handles or pot holders, whatever you call those things. But yeah, two Saladmasters for $5. I call that a great deal. Let me know if you ever found Saladmaster before down in the comments, because that was my first time ever finding it. I've heard about other resellers talk about finding it, but that's the first time for me ever finding Saladmaster. On to the next sale. This is a sale I go to twice a month if I can. It's not really close to me, so it's pretty far away, but this lady, basically all of her inventory comes from, her husband does a lot of stuff with towing. So it's a lot of stuff that comes out of those, or house buyouts or whatever. So you can see the items I get there. It's a Disney TV remote. It's probably worth $25. I do also get some How to Train Your Dragon. I think I paid $10 for all this. A little Hook Fang, or not Hook Fang, I don't remember what that one's name is, but Toothless, obviously, you know him. Zuma from Paw Patrol. The Disney TV remote pays for everything right there. And then the little camcorder thing. Unfortunately, there is no battery attached to it, so I don't know if I will sell it as untested, or try and find the battery for it. It just depends on how much it was actually worth. But those are the 5 items to pick up, and I'll keep showing you all around. It looks like a G.I. Joe, probably knockoff G.I. Joe stuff usually. I found some good stuff here in the past. Found some really nice video games before. Found what was it? Bradstall's, I think I found here before. So this is that's the board games and book section. Back on your right is the glass section. I think I'm going to show y'all some of the glass. There's a bunch of vacuum cleaners. No one ever really buys those. I keep those when I get them in storage units, and I probably shouldn't. They're hard to store and, take up a lot of space, so I probably shouldn't keep them unless it's, like Kirby or some other really nice brand of vacuum cleaner. I'm looking for Starbucks mugs here. I don't see any, or Glassy Baby, whatever that brand is. Never found it. One day I will find that brand. One day. I look at the pots and pans real quickly. I do look at it a little bit more thoroughly. That thing is, well, I think it might have been a Waffle House one. I don't know. I didn't look at that like I probably should have. But then you have to ship it. That's another consideration. And you have to consider if it works or not. And her prices, while they aren't terrible garage sale prices, they are a little bit more expensive than I usually want to spend. That's like, plates and stuff. I never look at that. Letterman's jackets, she charges too much for those at this sale, especially since some local high school. Those aren't going to sell unless it's like a football team, then it'll sell, obviously, owning an NFL or college football team. Here's a summary of what I got. I always have fun going to this garage sale, or garage sale / warehouse sale. It's a big building, somewhere near, I think it's in Sorrento, Louisiana. It's close to the somewhat close to the antique booth I share with Dawn. This is the first item I find. It's an HD Sony Carl Zeiss, if that's how you say his name. It's Sony HDR CX220. If it works, it's worth over $100. I'm not convinced it's going to work. It does have some rust issues right there, and there's some issues there. I have to figure out if I want to buy the battery. Like, what would you do in the situation? More comments down below. Would you buy the battery and test if it works, or just sell it as is and hope that someone will buy it? It's a cool little handy cam. It's very small, obviously. But yeah, other items I got there was this little guy. It's from How to Train Your Dragon. I don't remember his name exactly, but he's from How to Train Your Dragon. I haven't listed him yet. I haven't listed any of these guys yet, actually, but he's a cool little guy with the little, feet and his tail. And then I also got Toothless. Like I said, everybody knows who Toothless is. If you've watched my channel enough, you know there's a bunch of Toothless back there. And Light Fury as well. But yeah, Toothless. Probably one of my favorite animated movies ever is How to Train Your Dragon. Yet they're trying to remake it into a live action. I'm not going to go see that. Zuma from Paw Patrol, I think that's this one's name. Yeah, Zuma. This will be used in a lot with other Paw Patrol Beanie Boos. I've got a big lot going of Paw Patrol stuff, and this one's going to go in there. And then the last item I picked up at this thrift store, or this garage sale, was this Disney TV. So this is a Disney remote. This goes with the Disney TV. It's worth probably $20 to $30, somewhere in that range is what it's going to sell for, if it works. And there's usually the way to test these is you put the batteries in, and if you press a button and this little thing lights up red, in general that means it works. So there is somewhat of a way to test these. I also have a couple Disney TVs I should test it with. I should also list those as well. But I could just throw this in with those and sell them that way. But yeah, that's it for garage sale stop 3, 2, 3, whatever stop this was. On to the next one. At this sale, I'll pick up some Care Bears. I always pick those up. Fido the mouse. I still haven't listed him yet. Or Fido. Not sure exactly. Santa mouse as well. Haven't listed that either. I do have the Care Bears listed. They haven't sold yet. But Care Bears can take longer if they ever come out with a Care Bear movie. I don't know. Maybe they have one out. Like they have the Barbie movie lately. I haven't really sold too much Barbie stuff, but I don't really have much listed. So that's why I probably didn't sold. But I know a lot of people have been selling some really nice Barbie stuff lately. But Care Bears, I did list those individually based on the prices I saw for them. They were worth listing individually. Usually my criteria for that is like, $20 or more. I will list it individually. If it's, $10 item and I can bundle them together and, move them faster, then I'll do that. It's easier to do that way and get rid of them faster. But I do look at other stuff here. I think all I pick up is Plush. So I'm looking for something really nice. There might have been one of those big box TVs here, but I have 5 of those in my house that I haven't listed yet. So I don't really want to buy more of those whenever I'm not even motivated to list the ones I have. Now, I should list them because they will sell, and they sell for good money. But I just don't feel like trying to ship them when they're done. Here's a summary of the Care Bears. So I bought a bunch of plush at this yard sale. I do have one to show y'all. Fido, I think that's his name. Fido, the mouse from Rescuers Down Under. I think that's where it's from. I only paid $1 for each one of those plush. I saw the Care Bears, this guy, and the Santa mouse. Only the Care Bears are listed, and none of them have sold yet. That's typical for Plush, though. I'm not sure if this outfit goes with him or not. I think he did have a red outfit, but it seems a little big for him. It's like over his arms and falling down, so I need to do some more research on him. He's probably worth, $20 to $30. He does have a little hat. The hat's attached, so the hat definitely goes with him. I think the pants go as well because I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think it's a Disney product. I think he is. But either way, cool pickups there. Some Plush for $1. Lately, thrift store prices have been really bad on Plush in my area. They decided to go up on other prices as they, typically do. So yeah, this guy for $1, not bad. And then the Care Bears and the Santa mouse on the next sale. This is the second to last sale for this video. I do find some cool stuff at this one. Those are like baby monitors. That's some little plastic hummingbirds. I do find a really cool lamp. I'll show y'all that in the summary. But it was a really cool lamp. And then a Thomas Kincaid clock. I already put that at the antique booth. It hasn't sold yet, but I put it there. I think this was really cheap prices. I should have gotten more of this, probably. If I had my own antique booth and I had unlimited space, I probably would have bought a lot of this. That's the Thomas Kincaid clock I bought. The lamp I already put it on reserve behind the table where the people were. It was only $2 though, so I picked it up. There's a lot of Christmas stuff. I probably should have looked up more of the Christmas stuff, but the ones I looked up weren't worth money, so I didn't worry about picking them up there. I don't know if there's nothing like Mr. Christmas or any really cool ornaments that I saw, at least. There might have been some, but I didn't see any. And they also had clothes at this sale, along with the Christmas stuff, but clothes don't generally interest me unless it's a sports team, like I said earlier in the clip. I did look up those books, and they surprisingly weren't worth it. I thought some of the auto books would be worth it. Here's a summary of what I got. This sale might have produced my favorite item for this video. I'm going to show y'all, because y'all didn't actually see it in the clip, because I had already reserved it at that point. This lamp right here is a very pretty lamp. You can see the top of it there. I don't want to drop it and break it. Debating on what I should do with this. What would you do? If you made it this far in the video, let me know what you'd do with it. Would you put it in the antique booth, or would you try and sell it online? In theory, online would be better because you get more eyes on it, but then I'd have to worry about shipping it, and I really don't want to ship this thing. So I'm probably going to put it in the antique booth. You can see right there, the price is still on it. $2. I paid $2 for this thing. It might be missing something at the top. Looks like something screws it in there. I'm not positive though, but yeah, there's no maker's mark on it or anything, but I think it's probably still worth $40 to $50, somewhere in that range. It's a pretty cool lamp overall. I mean, it's in decent shape. There are a couple things probably messed up on it. These leaves aren't exactly connected, but I'm not sure if they're supposed to be. Either way, this is what I picked up along with the hummingbirds and the Thomas Kincaid clock, which is at the antique booth, like I said in the voiceover. So yeah, that's it for this clip. Let's go on to the last sale for this video, and hopefully y'all like the next sale. It's actually a throwback to the Oklahoma yard sales. I decided to throw in one more clip from the Oklahoma yard sales as my last one for this video. This is the one of the two items I get at this sale is an Oklahoma sweater and the frogs. Unfortunately, the frogs did have some damage to them, which I did not see when I was picking them up, but they were only 75 cents, so it's not too bad there. The sweater was definitely a good pickup though. It sells for like $30 to $40. I haven't sold it yet, but I think it will definitely sell. It was only $2, so I paid $2.75 at this yard sale. I do keep looking around to see what else might be available, but all I buy at this sale is the frog and the Oklahoma sweater. So this was actually on the GoPro. As you can see, I'm using both hands here. So I do switch back to the GoPro for this clip because I did use the GoPro when I was there. I look in that box for the DVDs and I don't see anything that's worth it, and I don't really look that closely. Obviously, I was trying to get to more sales, but that's what it's like with these highway yard sales. You could, or not highway, but town-wide yard sales, whatever, you could spend a lot of time looking at one sale. If it's worth it, then definitely stop and do it. But if you're not seeing anything right off the bat that's worth the money, then I wouldn't spend all my time at one sale. That's just my opinion. But I think I do have a little bit of the negotiation here that I show on the GoPro. So let's cut to that real quickly. And then you can see in the summary, well, I mean, I already told y'all the two items what they're probably worth, so I'll just come back in the summary a little bit and then end the video for this one. So thanks for watching, and stick around for the short summary of what these items are.
All right, you got something.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hi. The sweater and then frogs.
I think it was $2. Yeah.
$2.25.
So like I said earlier, this was in Oklahoma. This is one of the last yard sales I went to when I think I was up in Oklahoma. Well, I was in Arkansas and I went over to Oklahoma. Y'all know, I told y'all in the last video. But this is one of the items I pick up. These frogs. Unfortunately, like I said, there is a slight crack there. They were only 25 cents actually, not 75 cents. As y'all heard in the clip where the guy was talking, it said 25 cents. So I paid $2.25 for this and the Oklahoma sweater. Oklahoma sweater is listed for like $35 plus shipping. It'll probably sell for somewhere between $30 and $35, I would guess. Has to have the right buyer though, because clothing is usually longer tail for me. But it's cool little frogs, 3 frogs on top of each other. I might sell it at the antique booth that I share with Dawn. And I don't know if I'll disclose the damage or not. It's like a hard plastic, I think is what it is. So, it's a cool little figure. For 25 cents, you can't really go wrong there. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for coming along for the yard sales adventure. Hopefully I'll be able to put out some more videos in the coming weeks. Don't sure if I'm going to do a storage unit or a thrift with me or a garage sale. It just depends on what kind of footage I have. I do have some footage for a storage unit that I might put together for y'all. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like, comment with your favorite comment with your favorite item that I found. I don't know what mine's going to be. Probably the lamp that y'all saw earlier. This lamp for $2. It's really cool. Yeah. But yeah, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.